How's it going, everybody? We are back. I apologize for no stream yesterday. If you've already seen the YouTube video, you would know that power just went out here in Portugal. Shit was just dead. But it has now been taken care of. And so, we are jumping into a short but sweet Termina stream. We're going to be playing some Osa Appendiz Ha. And yeah, that's about it. We're just gonna be chilling a little bit, and we'll see what we can do. Mostly today, I want to kind of just set up the run, right? So I don't want to load. I want a new game, and we're gonna go with Osa. I'm gonna call him Lion because that's what Osa means, apparently. Fear and Hunger mode. Now, I do want to double check his story. Cause it's important to have that ready. Skip character history, no. Full text adventure. Now I want to just double check something. Okay. Osai's a fun one because you can literally straight up die in this part, which is not the same for the others. So I'm gonna start with a soul stone. Because the Shock is useful, but not like super useful. Now, I could get affinity with any god, which would be pretty strong. Like we could start with rare already filled up, because rare is a difficult one. Well, no, not rare. Ulmer. Hmm. We could just pick one to go with. Let's go that. And let's see. Which skills would I be really, really happy learning? Right off rip. We can just go straight down rare. So we can get mind read. That's a pretty good one. Sylvian and Grogoroth are mostly combat skills. So's Venushka. Let's go rare. I'm gonna go ahead and grab La Danse Macabre, which will increase our magical power gradually during the fight. It's really nice. All right. Let's go ahead and examine the tents, and let's go ahead and go into the main entrance. Then let's go the room in front. And let's go for the wooden desk for a small key. Now, motherfuckers is catching me. We're gonna hide in the kitchen because we went to the room in front. And this way we can escape. Now, in the lavatory, there's nothing. In the dark corridor, there is something. So, let's go in the dark corridor. Let's check the chest. We use the small key for 2 bear traps. And we can go into... Wait. The foyer... Let's return to the foyer. Okay, let's go up the stairway. And side path to the library and check the bookshelves. And we already got rare. So let's go Grogoroth. That'll give us a lot of help in combat. Now, check the doorway. Let's search the desk. I think I fucked up something. Because now I'm confused. So, let's go to the dark... We already did the chest. So... checking the cell doors is bad. Yeah, he's gonna try and get me. Now this advances me to 9. Stairs down. So we're at 10. Let's go over the bridge. The corridor. Let's check the small room. And we'll go the weapon racks. And I will take an officer's sword. And now we gotta leave because we can only pick... Actually, no, we can pick 2. So let's check the wooden desk. Okay, now we can return. And let's head deeper into the darkness. We need the rope. Let's head back. And now, on the way back, we can do... Yeah, we go to the small door. Alright, let's go return to the upper floor chamber. And now we can take the stairs... No, we can use the contraption with the rope. Or use the rope on the contraption. And now we can go all the way down. We're in 17 now. Now, we're gonna go in the tents, and we're gonna check it 3 times, because then we get a small things amulet. Very, very good. We advance further, and there you go. We found Nashra, which gives us a 33% chance, no, 30% chance to fire any spell back at, anybody who casts it on us. Very nice, very good, very useful. I'm thinking we'll go medical supplies. And that's that. Save. Yes. Skip intro. No. Fear and Hunger time. Yes, Ivan sang. We're back. We didn't do Dark Souls 2 yesterday. We were supposed to, but yeah, all the light in Portugal and Spain went out, so not my fault. Should have started the stream earlier today, but I ended up staying up for a very long time because I slept through most of yesterday. So I've actually been awake since like 1 a.m. So I needed just a 2-hour nap. Unfortunately, that turned into a 4-hour nap. And so now here we are. I was concerned as if you go or not. Yeah, man. I was okay. It's just that all the power went out, so I was kind of shit fucked. Oh my god! Get your hands off me! Ah! All right, let's block. Ow. Ha. Fool. Straight to the chesticle. I don't have a weapon out. Ow. Yeah, I'm finna die now. Guard. My arm! You fucker! Punch! Punch! Oh. Yeah. Alright, fine. He cuts off my legs. Wait, what happens if I lose both my arms? What happens if I lose everything? Let's optimize this shit. Alright, let's just leave. It's okay to lose all of our limbs here. We get them back. It's just a really bad dream. Plus, beating that guy doesn't, like, super matter. We just get his weapon, which, you know, it's not, like, amazing. It's good, but it's not, like, amazing. See all the new gods here that have now retired. And we're back. My arm. My legs. Okay. And now we awaken. Wake up, maggot! Your voices. I trust you got the gist of things. Let us proceed. We have work to do. Something seems off, though. This is not the moon god's usual modus operandi. Trust no one, but me, obviously. As long as you do what I say, I don't actually care about the trust part either. Now move it, maggot! You just know he's using, he's charging up the F in that maggot. Najra's a fucking piece of shit. Also, I was absolutely convinced to start with defense on this guy. So that must be the course of action for now. What's this shit show now? Oh, the sleeping one got up. Is something wrong? You must be just as clueless as the rest of us. The train left us all here, at the outskirts of the city. All the train personnel, everyone, gone. No explanation. I see. That's troublesome. Yeah, that's one way to put it. These fools, they have no knowledge of things to come. In any case, we decided to stay a while and wait. Someone has to come for the train sooner or later. So if you're not in a hurry, maybe you can just take a seat inside and try to relax. Your outfit, it looks interesting. Who are you? I am the lion. You are their doom and torment, an embodiment of chaos, a pupil to the terror of the modern man. My name is Marina. But a child trying to play with magic. Pathetic. My name's Olivia. Lovely to meet you all. A poor sod, measly librarian, waiting to be devastated. You can call me August. Keep an eye on this one. Karen Sire, a journalist on duty. I already sense this bitch is an arrogant piece of filth. Goddamn, Nadra. Hi. Hello, Bear Pizzeria. How's it going? Hi, I'm Henrik. A weakling with no remarkable features whatsoever. This maggot carries filthy secrets. Dig them up! Where is Daddy Muscleland face cam? Right here. I am always here. But then I am also here. With the mustache. I've got both. Before you came out, we were talking about this. You saw the dream, too, right? Yes, I did see the dream. Everyone saw the same dream. Can you believe that? The moon, the girl in the pink dress, the festival of Termina. It all felt too real to pass off as just a dream. Not this talk again. We should have asked that army pig, that Bremen pig. He was in way too much of a hurry to leave. I bet he knew something. Hey there, Batistas. How's it going? It smells like a sadistic army experiment. Have you played it before? Yes, I have. In fact, just last week we finished a Marco solo run. And now we're doing Osa. I'll probably do a solo run of every character. And just have fun with that a bit. Because, like, I already finished the game with some characters on the easy mode. And now we're doing Fear and Hunger difficulty. Solo. They had similar hallucinogens experimented on war prisoners. Now that the war is over, they have to get their guinea pigs somewhere elsewhere. Miserable fool! When people are this dim-witted, they don't even deserve to learn the truth. I wish I had your capacity and Feist, but I really have a hard time believing every conspiracy theory floating around. I'm a journalist. I've covered wars, you know. I don't need some flaky eye-patched foreigner telling me what's possible and what's not. For this game is bizarre. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You haven't seen what I've seen during these past few years. But yeah, this is, Eastern European horror is kind of fun. I've covered wars too, you know. All men and women for the past decade or two have covered wars. What's your point again? I've seen my fair share of hallucinogens as a doctor, and I can tell from a first-hand experience there are no known chemicals that create visions that vivid. Especially visions that are identical with this many people. I take it that we're done here? As much as I'd like it, I don't have time to play Happy Campus with you people. I have a job to do. Which way is the city? It's a giant fucking tower, you dumb slut. Just walk towards the giant tower. Look up there, of the forest top. Can you see the tower standing erect in the mist? That tower marks the center of Prayerville. You can hike through the forest to get there, it's not that far away. Ooh. Big tower. Alright then. If I see anyone, I'll let them know you guys are waiting here. Have fun finding a scoop from that sleepy town.
Enough of this nonsense. We need to get going, or start killing. Either's fine by me. Ha!
You know where to find us if anything comes up. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Wait here, I guess. I'm not in a hurry. Alright then, day 1. Introduce yourself. Doesn't seem to be interested in small talk. Would you look at that behind? Are you dead serious? If you keep that up, I'll come up with better use for this wrench. How about making yourself useful? Maybe I will do just that. Just wait and see, Ginger. Yes, go make me proud. Oh, hey. What's your story? My story. The name's Henrik. 32, a chef, single. My zodiac sign, suffocated soul. What else? Let's see. What else? What brings you here? That's private. Man's got to keep at least some of his secrets. That's Tanaka, that's Dan. But let's head this way. And we're gonna head this way because if we go the other way, we'll have to fight the dude. Now, at this point, we're only allowed to save one of two people. We can either save Abella or we can save Henrik. Now, Abella is frankly more use dead than alive. Whereas Henrik can actually help us to some extent, and his soul isn't that valuable to us. We could also kill Karen right here, but no problem with leaving her around for a while longer. Collect the Herbie Werbies. We do start with a sword, which gives us a pretty good chance of actually downing lesser enemies in one hit, if I'm not mistaken. But we're about to fight our first opponent. You missed, pissy. I'm ready to defend myself, just so you know. Alright, so we don't really have many skills, so I'm going to just attack the arms straight up. Ow. We're already bleeding, but we're not missing any limbs, so that's what matters most. There you go. Got some ammo here. We're gonna take damage at the start, mostly because I'm not good at this game. I know that there's people who are able to just completely flawless their way through this. I am not one of them. Maybe if I had taken the spear, I would have a little bit more damage, but I didn't, so we don't. Make sure to collect everything. Egg. Crunch. Okay. We got a pipe, some tobacco, a lot of useful stuff. We can kill these guys right away. Doesn't really matter. They're not gonna defend themselves at all. Take it off! Take it off, please! As you see, they're like pulling the skin apart. That's because the moon. The moon! Knight is fucking with them. Moon Knight is fucking with them. That's what happened in this game. Burns! I feel cold! Yeah, shit's whack. Shit's whack in the wackest way possible. Ooh, arms and legs. Those are really freaking nice. Because we can use that if we get some fear and hunger affinity with, you know, the god of fear and hunger. We can actually cast a really strong spell whose damage scales with how many arms we have. Severed arms. I don't want to fight that guy because we'll take damage doing so. And we don't have a bone saw yet to actually get a profit out of fighting them. I don't want to use my bear traps either. Ooh, syringe of heroin. That's really nice. I don't want to use my bear traps in case we get attacked by some really powerful enemies later on that we can completely disarm by using a bear trap. I'm not entirely certain if it's intentional, god damn it, that we can disarm these such enemies with a single use of a bear trap, but ow. Yeah, we're gonna take a bunch of damage from this guy. That's why we wanted to avoid the fight, but we weren't able to. I don't have the means to actually clear that bleeding. So we might end up with a new infection unless we get something. We might die right off rip. Unless we get something to stop the bleeding. Red herbs are nice. Another purifying talisman. Don't step on that. Glass. Is it possible to click those bear traps without stepping on them? Unfortunately, not that I know. Alright, let's kill this guy. Okay, he's gonna set up a bear trap. We need to destroy the bear trap. But yeah, I don't believe it's possible, no. We got another infection. Cut off his arm. And then kill him. Got a sickle, yay! So this is a restart, almost certainly. We're gonna die here. Bremen chestplate, that is a pretty good pickup. Gives us a lot of defense. We came here in the hopes of getting some skin Bibles. And that's a Book of Enlightenment. A Venushka skin Bible and a Grogoroth skin Bible. We started with the Grogoroth one. Let's use this to get in here. Another skin Bible. Now, the only problem right now is that infection, which is that bleeding, which is going to cause an infection soon unless we can take care of it. So I'm trying to deal with it. Oil, white vial. You know, you'd think we could get a piece of cloth around here with some ease, but you'd be wrong, apparently. Let's get away from this guy. Go down so he leaves us alone. Fuck. We can't actually beat that guy right now, so we're probably gonna die. Leather armor is nice, but not gonna save us. Plus, we already have something better. Vodka, nice. Maybe we should have started with some spells. Because right now, we're not doing too hot. Let's use one of our bear traps. Then we can kill this guy. Don't miss. Cool. What do you have? Soulstone. Cool. Okay. Now, the thing we need beyond everything else is a piece of cloth. Why your HP only 1? Because somebody tried to cut my shit off. And I've been bleeding ever since. And it ain't going well. And I do not have the means to cure that. So right now we're struggling. Used bear trap should be something you can pick up. Unfortunately, it breaks. So, yeah. Bear trap breaks on use. lot of food items here, very nice. Unfortunately, no cloth. Really could use some cloth. Kind of shitted on in that department. Not amazing. Not amazing at all. Now, one thing you can actually do here, normally you can only do this, not normally, you're supposed to only be able to do this if you put down a Venushka sign in the thing above. But you can actually just do this no matter what. Tails, it never fails. Tails has failed 3 times in a row today. We actually got this, which, you know, unfortunately it's not that great. These organs here. Nobody knows for certain what that is, but I'm pretty sure it's somebody trying to regrow the God of Depths, which was replaced by the God of Fear and Hunger in the first game. Regardless. Let us go and save Henrik. For Almer's sake! He startled me. Don't go sneaking up on me like that. Now, if you'd excuse me. Yeah. Still no cloth, no cloth, no cloth. Okay, yep. He's hearing a clock, and he's trying to find where the clock is, see? But there is no clock. So he's just freaking the fuck out, and he can smell herbs. So we gotta snap him out of it. He's gonna ask us where the food storage is. We tell him, and then we take him here. And then he says he's going to take some of the supplies back to the train and start cooking up a storm for us. Very cool of him. Very nice. Not super necessary, but, you know, it's not terrible. Regardless, that's going to be it for the manor for us. Since we took care of Heinrich, or Henrik, or whatever you want to call him, we actually solved a problem before it became one. Let's try and force the door open. Is day one? Yeah, we just started. We literally have just started. As Osa. But you took the food supplies yourself. I took some, but there was a lot more than that. Wish you could rip the beds up. He's getting what? The baskets? Nah, there's still plenty of food there. Probably. Okay, so the boy in overalls, that's Levi, or Levi, is gonna run away from us because, well, this is very reminiscent of World War I. That's basically the setting. Like World War I, but with occult shit. And so, that means that a lot of the stuff that happened in World War I, such as, you know, feeding, not feeding, but like drugging soldiers so they fight harder, all of that happens, and yeah, so a lot of soldiers had heroin addictions, and that's the case with that boy. He's one of the youngest contestants, and he has a hell of a heroin addiction. Ah! Get away from me! I can't actually win any fights right now. I have 1 HP. I need to cure this, this bleeding, or I'ma die. And unfortunately... yeah, I don't think we can go that way. Yeah, we need to go around. We're kind of fucked right now. So, let's not step on the glass so that we don't aggro those guys right now. They're just sitting around the table, not doing nothing. Hello, Karen. You bitch. No one likes you. Named very aptly, I'll be honest. Because her name is Karen. We'll come back later for this. I don't want to start... I don't want to bother with taking people's heads off just yet, when there's a very high chance that we'll die. Someone argued would one had a cult shit. Yes, people who you shouldn't believe when they talk about the shape of the Earth. See you in a few minutes? Alright. See you in a few. Hard tuner. Go tune some hard. Or hard on some tuna. Get it? Because tuner kind of sounds like tuna. Which is food. And he said he was making food. I'm hilarious. I'm also, like, incredibly fucked. At least you can't die of bleeding. So that's nice. Dinner sounds good. Let's get some dinner. Loved it. He's very happy about us enjoying the food. Tomato, paprika. Let's go in here, because there's some stuff we could pick up as well. Meat pie. Dirty toilet paper. We finally cured our bleeding. Okay. Very good. We're not going to fight the woodsman yet. We're not prepared. But we have a Book of Enlightenment. And we did pick up a lot of really nice stuff. Picking up a bunch of skin Bibles is really, really strong. Dirty toilet paper? Yes, you can use it. Normally, you want to clear bleeding using cloth fragments. But you can use dirty toilet paper, it just has a 50% chance of infecting you. Giving you an infection. But since I had some green herbs, I was comfortable using it because I could just clear the infection. Ditty toilet paper. Somehow that's worse. Somehow Ditty toilet paper sounds worse than just, you know, toilet paper that's been pissed and shitted on. You had vodka. Can you use this to clean wounds? Unfortunately not. Vodka in this game is meant to cure or fill up the mind stat, which is used for spells and stuff. Why am I taking damage still? I shouldn't be taking damage. And I don't want to use the blue herbs, because if we get an Alchemelia, we can mix the blue and red herbs for some really nice, very strong healing items. We want to go in here while he's doing that, so that we then have a quick escape without fighting him, because I don't want to fight him. I want to get to the village, then I want to save, and then we're going to start killing people. Well, not people, monsters. And taking their heads, because then we can use the heads to level ourselves up when we sleep. And so that's the thing we're working on right now. An anatomia. That's not amazing. It's not amazing. Let's do... Doesn't let us do much of nothing, but we do have some really nice books. Alright, now we get the hell out of here. We do not want to fight that guy. He will hurt us severely, and we don't have the health to even win. So he almost certainly will just kill us. So, let's go. Alright, we're at the village. I'm gonna use the book to save right here. Because, you know, it's a hard start, but it's a good one. It's a really good start. Getting not three, but getting 2 skin Bibles off of the manor is huge. Now, I don't want to fight her just yet. I mean, it doesn't really matter, the order. We could fight this guy because we just talked to him, right? So, this is a really hard fight, but if we talk to him, you can see that he's trying to talk, but we can't hear him. So we go, huh? And then he tries to talk again, but we still can't hear him. So we say, huh, a second time. Now, he's still trying to talk to us, but we still can't hear him. So we're going to say, huh, a third time, and he's going to full-on crash out, rip his fucking mask off, and then he's going to get poisoned and die instantly. Only the peril! And then he dies. He breathes in the pesticide and goes, eh. Oh, now we get a cloth fragment. I see. I see how it is, game. Alright, we got his head, which is nice. Found some burr. I like burr. Oh my god. Fuck. Okay, he set up a bear trap. He's gonna cut us and make us bleed, which isn't good. Yep. We just hit him in the chest and kill him instantly. We don't! So he kills us instead. For some reason, I rolled pathetic damage that time. Regardless, this is why we use that Book of Enlightenment. And why I was so happy to get it. Let's go around this crucifix that's in the middle of town. I want to make sure we can get inside there. Small key, that's nice. Some matches as well for lighting stuff. Okay. Now, the problem with Nashra at the start, specifically, this stops being a problem later on, is that he doesn't really have that many abilities that help him at the start unless you sacrifice your long-term gains. Now, I prioritized long-term. Oh, we got a Kasara. I'm pretty sure it's worse than the sword. Yes, it is. Oh, it's the exact same. If I could get a second Small Things Amulet, I would be very happy. Because then we would get 2 turns per turn. Okay. Don't want to fight her. Let's get down here. Okay, let's check this out. Peril document. Okay. Not amazing, but it's there. Paprika, red herb. Now, we can put an ascended god here. Either Ulmer or Fear and Hunger. We have Ulmer. But Fear and Hunger would be really nice. Oh, and we can't actually do it because we don't have any chalk. We need chalk. In the same way that in the first one, getting a quill was really, really nice. The problem with the female peasants is that they have 2 knives, so you can't actually cut off their arms so they don't bleed you. So that's not ideal. And the problem with the male ones is that they throw down that that bear trap. And then you get into problems, because then they fucking bash you over the head while you deal with the bear trap. Okay. How do I want to proceed? Right now, we've got a saw, and we can start taking people's heads. And then we can use those heads to get all of Osa's abilities. Now, Osa's abilities are pretty good. But he is a magic user. Let me bring up his stuff. Ah, there it is. So, I started with Dance Macabre, which increases my magical power by a lot. By turn 3, all of my magical damage is fucking times 5'd. Huge, right? We didn't start with Meditation or Greater Meditation. And we didn't start with Spice Forge. Now, Spice Forge is the thing that makes him such a good caster, because it lets him apply some bonuses to abilities. Basically, you can choose 3 abilities. 1 gets cast at the start of every fight. 1 becomes cheaper to cast, and another one gets double casted every time. And those are really strong. Combine that with Dance Macabre, and this motherfucker is fiending for damage. Then there's Meditation, which increases my rev points when I block, which is really strong. And if combined with Defense Plus, it means that when I block, not only am I not able to be dismembered, I also build up rev, which I can use to hit enemies really, really hard. However, now is the time where I have to admit we're kind of fucked. So we're gonna try and get past the village. There. Because we want to go to the bunker, which is in the forest on this side. Oh, fuck, it's the vial. Yeah, I don't want to fight you just yet. I'll come back for you. Alright, fine, I'll kill you. So, as before, we just... What is that? Huh? 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 And then we fucking... It's good to use a lucky coin there, so you roll 2 coins, basically. The coin flip is like a key mechanic to the game, basically. There's a lot of times where, because the effect is kind of either a difficult thing to avoid or just luck-based. Okay, we managed to get past the dogs. Very good. Very poggers of me. And then they don't follow us. Good. So now, let's go down. I'm hoping we can get some nice gear here. If we can get a good weapon out of this place, that'll be huge. We got the sewer thing. The pipe wrench is nice. I will say, though, I might also just restart as Abella next week if this run doesn't seem like it's going anywhere. Just, you know, from lack of good items and such. Because Abella has a really nice set of skills, and I like her a lot. Plus, she can get one of the best weapons in the game very easily. Cloth, glass, duct tape. Sea ration. Crashin, for those who crash out. It's actually a military ration. So, Abella's already moon scorched. Which is unfortunate. I can't kill Abella right now. I can't kill much of nothing right now. I don't want to use these, because I'll get fucked over for using them long term. But I feel like I'm a little bit too focused on long-term gain to worry about the short term. Because right now we kind of need to worry about the short term. Alternatively... Yeah, rip Abella. Rip Abella. She is one of the better characters. So, unfortunately, we kind of have to get through these dogs. And we don't deal enough damage. This only heals 12. It's not enough. Okay. Let's reload. Let's reload. We did not get any good items. In fact, I think we're kind of fucked, honestly. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck Osa. Because that did not go well at all. Let's try out Abella. Toothless Bite doesn't seem that harmful. Yeah, you'd think so, but yeah, 25 damage. Just called her Wrench. I meant to call her Wrench Lady. Okay, skip character history. Hell no. Hell no. So. Let's see here. Now, we can learn Short Circuit, which will help us get through bunkers and stuff very nicely. Okay. Wrench Toss is very useful early, but at the same time... Let me see. Because Wrench Toss can stun enemies, and that's really, really strong. Problem is that afterwards, the Pipe Wrench is unequipped. So if you're up against multiple opponents, you kind of have to just throw the wrench and then immediately re-equip it. Which is a problem. Plus, it's a 95% chance, so it's not guaranteed. But at the same time, I can just learn Short Circuit and use Pipe Wrench to get ahead for a bit. At least until we can make a better weapon. So let's go with Mechanics. Then, there's this guy. We can either report him or get an Officer's Sword. So we're gonna report his ass. And then we're gonna get weapon craft. Hey mods, there's a guy on Twitch. I want him gone! I want him dead! Not actually. Don't kill him. Get him in Minecraft, then kill him in Minecraft. But yeah, there's a guy being annoying on Twitch. Get him. What if you attack once and toss wrench to finish battle? The problem is, wrench toss is a stun, so it's really useful as a fight starter. So you just chuck the wrench, fight start, then there's a 95% chance it'll stun the guy for 2 turns, and then you can re-equip the wrench and chuck it again, right? So it's actually a true combo for all intents and purposes. But there's a 5% chance that it won't stun, which is the problem. No, I could stock up on spare parts, but we can get spare parts really easily. Not getting the medical stuff is the thing that'll kill us, though. So I think we'll go with medical. Save character history. Yes. Let's save right here. Skip the intro. No. We're gonna beat that that freaky dude ass. Everybody's busy. Ooh, we got some 9 milli. I do be liking the 9 milli. The 9 milli is a lot of fun. We got a chainmail dress right off rip. That's huge. Why some save finds that a guy bleeding from his eyes? That's because he's got this thing called an engraving of the God of Fear and Hunger that increases his speed. It's really nice. It's really useful. Make sure he always goes first.
Ew! Just where did you think you ran off to? Don't you understand the hurry we're in?
Get your hands off me, pissy.
Yeah, yeah, feisty one! Yeah!
Why am I running? Wrench time, pissy! So, how does the concussion status work? I kinda need to double check how concussion status works. The targeted part skips turns. Okay, so, Ra! So now we equip it again. Sure, we get punched, but now we can take that out. Nice. We get punched again. Fine. And then we take him out. Very cool. Attack his sacks. I would, because if you take out his sack, if you remove the sack, he becomes vulnerable and you can finish him off in one hit. Problem with that is that it's risky to swing at that, because then he takes me out in one turn. Now I will say that chainmail dress carried hard there, because gave us a lot of extra defense. But so the major difference between this playthrough and the Osa playthrough is that we actually have a really strong early game tool, while also having a really strong late game tool, which is the weapon craftsmanship. Because with the weapon crafting, the fuck am I wearing? With the weapon crafting, we'll be able to make this, which is the single best weapon in the game. Before that, we'll probably be able to make one of these two. We can get an officer's sword with some luck. And make this one. Actually, hold on. Isn't there a guaranteed place to get an officer's sword? I guess not. But we can get a lot of really nice weapons that will last us into the mid game very reliably. Get the combat manual and map of Peril, and also unlock the bed here. What just happened? Okay, so basically that was a dream that we were having, where we had this nightmare where we were in this like wooden office type workshop. Why Abella wearing different clothes? She changes into them after this this thing. You overhear discussion. So they can't figure out what's wrong with the engine. You're in a hallucination or something. Yes and no. See, Rare is the god of dreams. Kind of. The moon, dreams, illusions, all that stuff in this setting. And Termina is a ritual of Rare. But you kind of start to figure out that this ritual is... No, it's not a glitch. It's supposed to be like that. You kind of start to figure out that this ritual of the moon has been taken over by some other group. Who are you? What's going on? Oh, there were still people inside the train. We don't really know what's going on. The train left us all here at the outskirts of the city. All the train personnel, everyone gone. No explanations. I tried to check up the train, couldn't get it to move an inch. Now, I'm no train driver, but I'd say the thing is busted. Well, maybe I can help. I know a thing or two about trains. Oh, well, aren't we in luck? Let me change to my working overalls first. Yep. And now she changes clothes. And now she's wearing her actual outfit. You just had these in your dream. Was the dream an omen? Yeah. Looking sharp. You're ashamed to admit it, but you feel the most at home in this attire. She's meant to be like Scottish, Irish type thing. You examined the engine. You find nothing wrong with it. How does it look? Everything looks fine to me. Oh? Well then. It's a mystery, all right. Maybe it's better we just wait for the train personnel to return in that case. Is. And then there's Autumn there, who is also from the same land as her. Well, if you're not in a hurry, I recommend just taking a seat inside and trying to relax. Maybe we should introduce ourselves. I'm Wrench. I whack people. With a wrench. Not like mob whack. Like wrench whack. My name's Marina. Marina is actually, trans. So, yeah, that's the thing. My name's Olivia. Lovely to meet you all. You can call me August. Karen Sauer, journalist on duty. Actually, I should be doing a Karen voice for her. Hey, I'm Henrik. If you need any help with anything, let me know. And this mystic gentleman over here is Osa. It was Osa, right? Silly man. I'm pretty sure it was. We were the first to wake up. Before you came out, we were talking about this. Marina actually gay. No. Trans. Because she was born as a boy, but raised as a girl because followers of Ulmer believe that you should only have one boy. Or at least one child to lead the family. Or that's my understanding at least. And so, if you have multiple children who can lead the family, they have to fight to the death. Or one of them needs to be killed off or dealt with or removed somehow. And so this was the mother's way of making sure Marina could live a good childhood. And the dad, her dad, is actually the leader of the Church of Ulmer in this area. Meaning that if he finds out, he has to deal with the situation. Now, the dad didn't want to find out, so he just ignored the child entirely. It's like, okay, like, I need to not ever interact with this child ever so that I can say, did you die? Not really died, but it got to the point where I was like, okay, I'm gonna try something else because the Osa thing was mostly soft lock. It would take a lot of working to get it to go right. But back to this. Before you came out, we were talking about this. You saw a peculiar nightmare as well, didn't you? I did have a weird nightmare as well.
Ah, laddie.
I did have a weird nightmare as well. Everyone saw the same dream before waking up in the train. The moon, the girl in the pink dress, the festival of Termina. It all felt too real to pass off as just a dream. Marina likes Levy. Aren't they just friends? Like, I remember that they were just childhood friends. Ugh, not this talk again. We should have asked that army pig, that Bremen pig. He was in way too much of a hurry to leave. I bet he knew something. It smells like a sadistic army experiment. Sounds exactly like something Bremen army would be part of. Alright. Aye, bitch, shut the fuck up. I wish I had your capacity on Feist, but I really have a hard time believing every conspiracy theory floating around. I'm a journalist. I've covered wars, you know. I need some flaky eye-patched foreigner telling me what's possible and what's not. You haven't seen what I've seen during these past few years. I've covered wars too, you know. Well, men and women for the past decade or two have covered wars. What's your point again? I've seen my fair share of hallucinogens as a doctor, and I can tell from a first-hand experience there are no known chemicals that create visions that vivid. Especially visions that are identical with this many people. Oh. And yeah, Marina, not Marika, different game. Marina does like people. Also, I said she had a sister, I think. Like an actual... I know there's something about, like, boys and Almer families. Alright. This guy's just gonna sit around here. Let's just finish this and let's get going. Monologue with the moon! The moon. I couldn't help but notice your accent. You're from the old country of Oldegard, aren't you? That's right? It always gives me such a warm feeling to hear the accent of the good and honest people of the north. You see, my family roots from Oldegard as well. My grandfather used to talk to me in his mother tongue when I was just a small child. I'm 1/4 Oldegardian, that is. I can understand the language perfectly well, although my speech might not be quite as fluent, I'm afraid. During my younger years, I visited the country a dozen times, but it's been way too long since my last trip there. The green valleys, the endless forests, the 1,000 lakes call me. Maybe after my current business trip, I'll finally settle down there and enjoy the long snowy winters and the bright summer nights when the sun never sets. You're making me homesick as well. Haha, must be in our genes then. The northern winds summons us, no matter where we travel. Alright. Oh, hey, never mind. Fuck you, bitch ass. Alright, so we're gonna go into this side again. And hey, how's it going? Yo, you mind? How's it going? If it's north, Abella must be Finnish. From my understanding, Oldgard is based on Scotland. Let's see. Fear and hunger. Oh, Oldgard. Oldgard. Frigid land area up north of the Kingdom of Bremen and east or northeast of the Kingdom of Run. Oh, it might actually be Finnish. Considering the map seen in the Forgotten Ones is the map of the Fear and Hunger world. Let me, there. Wait, there. Now you can see it. Oldgard is then based on the real-world nation of Norway, Denmark, and Sweden. Though in 1590, the kingdoms of Norway and Denmark were in a joint union, and the Kingdom of Sweden was an independent state, as it had broken off from the Kalmar Union between the Nordic states in 1523. Okay, so yeah, it's Norway, Denmark, and Sweden. Not Finland. No Finland. Yep. So they actually talk like these. Nah, I'm doing too much. Wait, wrong way. This way. So I always go there because you can get a nice bit of shillings and stuff there. You get a beer, you get some money. It's real nice. Oh shit! Forgot that guy was there. Rip blood. With a U. Unless, you know, he's a crip, I guess. I don't know. It's an American thing. I'm Portuguese. I wish there was some Portuguese representation in this sort of game. I remember in Dragon Age Origins, Duncan is Ravani, and Ravane is based on Iberian. Orange toss, pissy. With wrench toss, we can actually take on the woodsman. Gunpowders, nice. But yeah, with wrench toss, we can actually take on the woodsman without problem, because we could just fucking wrench toss his axe hand and then beat his ass. It's very cool. So I do need I need items. So let's start looting and killing and bashing people in the chest. Sternum check. Just going around giving people sternum checks with a wrench. I do think that Fear and Hunger Termina would make for an awesome anime. So it would be really, really cool to see like a studio pick it up. It wouldn't even have to like be one of those like really, really big budget studios with all the effects. I think this would shine even as a low budget anime. So long as the animation was clean, right? Who do you guys think would be the main survivors if there was such a thing? I think Abella would absolutely be one of the main survivors. There's a lot of Have you touched some grass 3 times in the early game? Oh, yeah, I think so. Horror anime usually has low budget. Yeah, but the problem is that a lot of horror anime has. Oh, we got some chalk. The problem is a lot of horror anime has, like, really bad animation, not just low budget. And that's kind of a problem. Because there's gonna be, like, some points where the animation needs to be clean, right? Like, really crisp, really nice looking. But probably most... I don't know, see, somebody like Autumn, I feel like wouldn't be one of the main survivors. Olivia would probably end up falling by the wayside, at least for the first day, until people get her to a wheelchair. So I don't think she'd be, like, super relevant for a while. She'd become relevant later, due to her thing. Like, if I was going to map it out in my brain, right? I think day 1 would be, like, exploring the outskirts, going into some of the houses on the outskirts. Have you seen the recent beginning after the end? No. I have not. But I have heard about it. And yeah, that would be terrible, right? That's terrible animation. That's not fun to watch. That's not engaging. I don't like that much. But at the same time, I really like the Angels of Death, the Warhammer Hammer and Bolter animation. Well, no, not Hammer and Bolter. The Warhammer Plus animation about Blood Angels. I thought that was really nice. And I really vibed with it. Because while there were some parts of it that weren't like amazing. This is gonna be bad. I'm gonna block. Yep. Please kill him. Didn't kill him. Fuck. I'm taking a shit ton of damage here. We're gonna restart the run, yay! Because we lost a fucking leg and a shit ton of health to this guy because of bullshit, yay. Because that fucking trap, it'll sometimes go off turn 1. In which case, yeah, sure, whatever, right? Also, I meant to skip the intro this time. Sure, whatever, block right away. Other times, it'll go off on the second turn, and then you're just fucked. You want me to stretch? I'll give you a stretch. Big stretcho. Ah. Oh, did I just get an officer's sword? Yes, I did. That's actually pretty good. It's not as good as the chainmail. The chainmail was really nice. Blue herb. Mushroom. Mushroom. Okay. Let's try this again. Man, losing my leg like that was so stupid. Alright, so it's gonna be the same strat as before. We're just gonna fucking chuck the wrench at this dipshit's arm. That stuns it. He gets me with the stump. We get the wrench back. Sure, hit me, I don't care. Take out the arm. Penis removal! Oh. I thought hitting him with the penis removal spell. That was short. You want a bigger stretch. Big stretch. Fuck me, dude. It actually popped my arm nicely. Whew, that felt good. Okay, we get the Kasara. Take the Schlonga's keepsake. I'm not touching that. In fact, I don't even think I can take it, because keep in mind, I didn't, like, cut it off. I bashed it with a wrench. That was a good one. I appreciate that, you mind. I try very hard to stretch the way that my chatters enjoy. Just the way you guys like it. Right. Not the static. I do be trying. Okay, hit him with the silent treatment. Because we've already done all this stuff. Alright, train stopped, let's go. And then we step outside. Don't let me bother you, I'll be on my way. And let's go. This time we're gonna go down. To the village. And we might even fight the woodsman. I don't mind losing an arm to the woodsman. But we probably won't with the wrench tosses. The wrench tossing is very, very strong for these early game fights. Crossover 800 subs on YouTube. Congratulations. Yup, I'm very proud of that. Mostly because I've, like, actively steered clear from all that garbage trend-based shit. Like, I'm just doing my content, you know? I'm trying to make stuff that people want to watch, reacting to the stuff that I want to react to, talking about the stuff that I want to talk about. Like, not like trying to rely on BS trends and stuff. Not like paying $50 for a big streamer to react to my content so I can just immediately jump like 1,000 subs ahead and then quit after 3 months because nobody stuck around. Touch grass 3 times, dude. How do I touch grass 3 times? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to, what grass am I supposed to touch? I don't know what you mean. What is the grass that I'm supposed to touch? Where grass? Like we're outside. There's the grass is there. I'm touching the grass right now. Is this the grass? No. In the first map? My neck just twitched and it jump scared me. It's not supposed to happen. My neck isn't supposed to randomly fucking twitch. Where's the grass that I can touch? Beside the empty house. Is this it? Oh, you're not sure. Is it poisonous? No, maybe it's better to leave it be. No. Left. Oh, the left empty house? This one here? I'm very confused. I'm gonna look this up. I can't find anything anything about this. I am very confused. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, brother. You're gonna have to tell me a bit more information than just touching the grass empty house on the left. I don't know. I don't know what's happening, bro. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. It's a good thing this isn't masochism mode. So that the fucking moon doesn't fucking hollow purple me out of nowhere. Reg goes, it's so sad Steve Jobs died of ligma. Who the hell is Steve Jobs? Ligma balls. Boom. You think that's what the people freaking out and trying to rip their skin off are hearing the whole time? Just ligma balls over and over and over and over and over again. And that's why they're ripping their fucking skin off. It's like a bush or something. But where? Is it this one? Is it this one? 'Cause or is it this one here? Or this one? Is it a dev spot or something? Like, wait. Debug tile. Oh. And we're okay. Let me see if I can find it then. Or at least what's in it. But I can't seem to find any information on debug tile right here. Apparently there's one in the village that'll just crash your fucking game. Just straight crashes your game. But yeah, I can't find anything there. Sick. Go to that one. No, I can't seem to find a debug tile. Also, let me do this there. Hmm. Ah, dev spots. There it goes. First tile gives bolt cutters, a rifle, and the tile's to the left of the train in shrub. Oh, it's in the train. All right, sure. Let's grab all the dev tiles for funsies. So, right here. There are 3 known dev tiles. That's it. Huh. Wow, there's a lot of buggy stuff that just gives you an infinite amount of stuff. Huh. Neato. So, left of the train, in the shrub close to the blue herb. Wrench is starting to feel hungry. Gee, I fucking wonder why, because we're pissing around here looking for a dev tile. They're right here, then. We gotta find the blue herb to the left of the train. So wait. To the left of the train, close to the blue herb. The left of the train. There's no blue herb to the left of the train. Or am I tweaking? No, there's not. There's no blue herb here. Probably already picked it up. I didn't. I'd have bolt cutters if I did. And if I had picked it up, you'd see this thing on the ground here, right? So it would be visible. Or maybe it's this blue herb that it's referring to. I mean, this doesn't super matter. It's just the bolt cutter that is nice, right? But whatever. That middle one? This one here? In the middle? Oh, this one? He's not doing it. Middle. I don't know what you mean by middle. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which one? Lump in the ground. This? Or wait, this? Oh! Yay! We did it! Bolt cutters. Thank you, Miro. Now fix your fucking game, please. Hooray! That was so fucking difficult. Most of it was because of me, because I'm stupid. But hey, me being stupid is all the more reason for y'all to donate, because I can't get another job. I'm out here. But yeah, I got it. Alright. The most difficult thing this run? Yeah. Probably not, though. Ra! 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 Come on! Terminators upon us! Ah! I'm ready to defend myself, just so you know. Just so you know. Oh? Fucking wrench toss! Yeah, pussy! Punch him in the cock! Rah! Fuck! Punch me right in the fucking teeth, too. No, I don't. Oh, okay, there's the right. There's the wrench. I didn't see the wrench. Ah, fucker! Sternum check! Sternum check part 2! Haha! Sternum check part 3. Holy fuck, you're tough. Eh. Wrench toss. I can admit myself, just so you know, I watched all of Steven Seagal's self-defense classes online. That would actually make you worse at defending yourself, funnily enough. Why is he dealing more damage after losing both arms? Okay, so he's actually really tough to strike damage. Found the basement key. Took a lot of damage there. Ow. But it's fine. We're probably not going to be dealing with anything else that's as hard-hitting as that guy. Hello, goat. There's another debug tile around here. One tile down from a rock on the left. Or is it this rock? Must be interacted with facing the left. So, this is the peril outskirts. One tile down from a rock on the left. This is the right, so it's not going to be this one. Should be this. But it's not working. It's not working, chat. Also, you can just straight up get infinite heads from Samari as Marina. It's funny. When we get to the orphanage, I might fuck around and get infinite cherub heads just for funsies. Just for the lils. Although I would probably find much more use in doing that as Osa. Well, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Let's get the hell out of here. Distant screams and ramblings. You're not alone. Okay. Let's be careful. We got some 9mm. You know, if you think about it, the entire plot of Fallout New Vegas revolves around 9mm being an inferior cartridge. It really does just... See, if Benny would just use a real bullet, like a 45 ACP, Courier would have been dead. But nah, instead he's got this fucking 9mm. It's like all focus on swag, no focus on effectiveness. That's why Joshua Graham was so feared. Motherfucker was running around with a 1911. Soulstone! That's sick, actually. So, let's fight this bish. I don't have a wrench equipped. Ooh, that's a good miss. There. This should kill, right? Nice. Nice, 2 shillings. Now, we've already got some chalk, but we don't have any books. Any skin Bibles. So we can't actually do the thing. Unless we get a skin Bible right here. I know that's not a shelf that can give a useful book. I don't even know why I was like holding out hope. All right, we're gonna get attacked by the vial. The son of a bitch is fast. I'll give him that. Have you ever played Project Zomboid? I played a little bit with some friends. I should probably like actually play it a bit more. Because I've been meaning to. I just always end up playing something else. Because there's other stuff that I like playing. I enjoy too many video games, dude. Cloth fragment. Nice. Let's go in here. Tails never fails! Fuck. Tails failed. Let's go with Tails again. Alright. But yeah, like, I was saying a while ago, like, if I was to map out a Fear and Hunger anime in my head, it would probably start with, like, Abella and Tanaka goes one way. Marco sticks around the train, just, like, forest area and stuff. Dan and Karen go the other way. Tails never fails. Yeah. And Levi goes this way. Probably I would have Marco be the one to save him, or better yet, Marina is the one to save him, Levi. I probably want to get every encounter. Oh wait, Marco goes with Henrik. I probably want to get almost every single encounter to happen. So like the story encounter. So Marco gets attacked by Caligula, has that standoff with Pav, all that stuff. I'd probably want all of that stuff to happen. Day 1 is probably going to be like exploring the outskirts, the fight with the woodsman, fighting the priest at the manor, Henrik kind of beginning to lose his mind, and stuff like that. I probably wouldn't have Henrik transforming on day 1. But I would absolutely want a lot of the contestants to transform, or for us to at least see their transformed states, like in a hallucination or something. Like, stuff like that. Marina would absolutely be one of the main characters, if I was making it. Because there's just so much of the story around her. The same with Abella. Because Abella is part of the Rondon Resistance. Newspaper. So that would probably be a big deal. Oh, Book of Enlightenment. Oh, that's so good. What else? What else? What else am I? What else would I want to see? What else? Probably, I probably want to see something along the lines of fights between contestants. So the fight between Autumn and Osa. I think it would be really cool if Osa ends up facing off against against the big bads by himself. Like, I think Osa should be the most powerful contestant if there's an anime. Like, 100%. He should be the one. Because he's just the one that's most prepared. At the same time, Abella, Karen, Marina, and Levi should be the ones that go into the bunker and end up facing off against Kaiser. Because it just makes sense in my head that they'd be the ones. You know, Karen is all anti-Bremen sentiment, so she'd absolutely want to chase the story. Abella is part of the Rondon Resistance, and Marina is part of the story, right? It's her sister that's being turned into the logic, so she should have that encounter. And Marco, I think, would have to end up not making it, or at least not being a main character throughout most of it. Maybe he has a showdown somewhere with some massive monster of sorts. I think it's important to give every character protagonism. There's not that many of them, so it's not like it's hard. Let's go down here. We got some stuff we gotta pick up. Red herb, very nice. Tomato. Raw meat. Grab this. That. Tails never fails, everybody knows that. Hell yeah. Oh! Oh, I'm gonna come! Oh, that's the second soulstone, guys. Fuck me. Just running around, getting glazed by this game, bro. I'd rather not. Alright, fair enough. I'll hold off until the stream ends. Not out here to try and be DSP. Oh, the camera's on. The camera's been on the whole time, huh? Hi, guys. Fucking retard. Oh, man. Why would he start stream and then jerk it? Like, bro. You have a whole ass... Ooh, officer sword. Second one of those. Not, like, super useful. We only really need the one for this thing. But still, very nice. We do want some duct tape and a hit of heroin before we do any more. We're going to need a bunch of sickles to make this one. It's not the best, but it does bleed, and bleed is super fucking strong. If we got an ornamental lantern and a broomstick, though... Woo-wee! I will come to your house and beat you with a stick. No, I'm kidding. Alright, there's that guy there. I do want to fucking kill him. But there's no actual benefit to doing so right now. It would just be needless risk. So, let's go here. Let's get a bunch of food. And then we'll probably save and take him on. Because with the wrench, we probably have enough. Also, part of the reason why I think it'd be really easy to make a good anime where everybody shines a bit is because kind of every contestant has an iconic ability, right? Let's go down the list, right? You've got Dan. He's got a knife. He's all about medicine, but in combat, he's also a very analytical person. So you could actually get some really nice scenes where an enemy attacks him and he just uses the knife, the scalpel, and just fucking cuts it the really precise way and just completely takes an enemy apart. That'd be really nice. Abella, with just being this rugged, unpredictable fighter, fucking chucks a wrench at somebody, and then later on she's even making weapons. I think she absolutely should be running around with the meat grinder later on and just fucking... Yeah. Osa with his magic. Olivia, not the best combatant. I don't think she'd be some like super fighter, super capable fighter, but she would be a support character, like doing medicine, treating people. Abella's the tsundere of the anime. Kind of. I think it would be really nice to have like a romantic arc between Abella and Henrik, like where she's not really super into him and he like keeps trying to prove himself to her and stuff like that. I think that'd be really nice. Karen would be like investigating everything. She's got her gun. She's not like super confident with it, but she's got it. Pav would kind of be like this guy who's in the sidelines. You never really know what to expect out of him. You just know that he's unreliable and you shouldn't want to be too close to him. Marco is fucking Marco, right? Every time, Marco should like be quiet as fuck, staying off of the limelight for most of it, and then like he just shows up when somebody's in need of help and just fucking beats the fuck out of some monster, right? Like there's this imagine like somebody's getting attacked by a half cocooned, and suddenly Marco just comes in, fucking wham, sends the guy flying with a haymaker, and then you just see the guy fucking hitting him with the fucking what's that boxing anime, like Ipo or Appy or Apo, whatever. But yeah, just fucking taking some motherfucker apart. Levi with the guns, right? Like he spends the whole time trying to get fixed up, because of his heroin addiction. Like he's really fucked with regards to that. But somebody then puts a rifle in his hand and he fucking starts taking people's domes off. He should have a rifle, not a pistol, right? He should not be running around with a pistol. He should be getting a rifle. Marina with the engravings and the sigils. She should be like this sort of expert in stuff. Samari constantly preying on Marina, like kind of deranged. Tanaka following Marco around. Henry already talked about him chasing Abella around and all that stuff. Caligula, absolutely. Caligula should threaten Marco. I don't know, actually, because there's the thing with Caligula. I think he should try to attack Abella, but she shouldn't kill him then. She should hit him with the wrench, hurt him severely, but he should get away, so that stuff can continue to flow naturally. I do want to kill Caligula though, because his killing intent is huge for dealing with the villagers. August is kind of like mysterious figure, kind of helping, kind of not helping. Everybody's not super sure what exactly he's gonna do. And I also think that Osa should be this guy that every once in a while he shows up and just completely negates a threat. Like everybody's thinking, oh wait, I think there shouldn't be an on-screen centaur fight, right? When the gang goes to the bunker in the forest, they encounter the centaur already fucking dead. And there should be some mixture of like, oh, girlfriend is here. Hello, give me a second to save. There should be a mixture of wounds on the creature, right? Because I don't think it should just be Osa or just Autumn killing it. I think that the creature should have been killed by Osa, but I also think that it should have been weakened by Autumn or August. I call him Autumn for some reason, but August. I think August should weaken it, but I think Osa should be the one to get the kill. Did we just get a skin Bible? Vinushka, very good. Okay, so I'm gonna save right here because I want to go fight that guy, and that's we're gonna fight him. Then we're gonna fight fucking Caligula, the disgusting motherfucker that he is, and then that'll be it for today. But I do want to have that fight. Leather armor is just a straight upgrade. I'm gonna use the pipe wrench on old buddy, old pal here. So Chad from Bleach. Oh, oh yeah, absolutely. I think that's a really good take. Yeah. Wrench toss. I'm gonna block. Ow. Let's go for the chest and hope we kill him. No bueno. We'll probably do this fight again, actually. That wasn't the best. I want to practice that fight a bit. I wonder. Rah! Missed. Let's guard. What happens if he hurts me? If he tries to hit me with a hurting? I think this turn I could probably have already killed him. Let's try and just hit him in the head. Problem solved. Third soulstone, bro. Oh, I'm gonna come, bro. Straight up. Oh, this is such a good fucking run. Let's rest. We're gonna get Caligula attacking us. Already with his fucking pants out, the fucking pervy. God damn.
Turn around, bitch.
The fuck?
Ah, slow the fuck down. Ah, let me get some.
Like, yeah, let's just fucking kill his ass.
Get ready to die, you fucking piece of shit.
Rah! Dick! Oh, we're gonna fucking die. He hit me with a pipe and I'm stunned. I should have taken out that pipe. You're not going to sleep there. Let's search him. The cashmere suit is huge. I'm gonna take his head off. If your character was male, would he still do the same? No, he only does this for Abella. Implying that Abella is a fucking bombshell, by the way. Like, everybody fucking acknowledges that Abella is a baddie, bro. I kind of don't want to be this low on health, though. Go figure. Let me see if I can, in fact, just get lucky on this guy again. Let's go. Straight head. Nothing but dome. Oh! Bro. It's like the gods want it to happen. Okay. Heal. So I'll be honest, I thought that blasting the dude's cock off would have done something. Yep. Let's just go through this as fast as possible. It is a really uncomfortable scene, and I absolutely think that in a horror-esque setting, you need scenes like this of just absolute piece of shit characters. And you absolutely should use it as an opportunity to, you know, fucking beat the fuck out of them. Because that's exactly what those scenes are there for. Alright, we got his ass. 0 fucking damage. Okay, we got the decrepit soul. Let's get his stuff. Saw his head off. Okay, let's go find a place to actually get some rest on. Because I don't know that there's another bed around here. There's one just outside, though, so it's fine. Okay, we have 3 soul stones, which will actually be enough for a lot of stuff. So, let's rest. This is a... Alright, fine. Fine, we gotta fight this guy. Don't stun me. Good. Wrench toss on that arm. Need damage now. Finish him off. He's alive still? Okay, good. Took care of that. Let's take his head off. But, yeah, Caligula attacks Abella there, and he has a 50% chance of attacking Marco, but you could still use the bet if he attacks Marco. Okay. Rip Caligula, nobody liked him anyway. And by the way, the reason why I think Caligula should survive is so that he gets to transform, and then he has to be taken out by a group. And I think Marco should be a part of that group. Like, I got a fucking mind for this shit, you know? I don't have enough for killing intent. I'm gonna get Red Arc. That's a pretty big one. Could get Lunar Meteorite, but Red Arc is the big one, right? This is the one that's gonna let us one-shot a ton of enemies. It's gonna make the game so much easier for us. And... I could just get Trapcraft. That wouldn't be bad. Longinus is also not bad. Let's see. What does Lunar Meteorite do? Red Arc is basically just true damage, right? It's not necessarily true damage. It's just a bunch of damage. Has a guaranteed of inflicting concussion, and because it's an otherworldly attack with a success rate of 100%, it almost always hits. Even like on the head, so I can just blast somebody in the head and there's nothing they can do about it. So what does Lunar Storm do? All targets, not that much damage, but it is affected by Rev. So I'm gonna get it, even though it's expensive. Okay, so there, and just like that, Marina is ready to proceed. However, I have to get ready because I have to go because it's date night today. We are going out. We're gonna go have some fun. So I'm gonna drop you guys off with somebody else who is also playing Termina. Hopefully this time I don't drop you off with somebody playing in French and speaking in French. Oh, this person is torturing themselves with Marco masochism mode. So I'm gonna drop you guys off with him, and I'll see you guys next time. Say hi to Moon and Star for me, and have a good one. Tomorrow we're going to be playing Fallout 2, so tune in for that. And I'll see you all then. Have a good one. Cheers, guys.